Oh, how y'all doing? Sorry, my beard's a little bushy. But, uh, welcome to, uh, how do I say this? I'm just watching the news. And all this coronavirus. Not very many people on channels are talking about it. And I want to talk about it. I want to hear your all's opinions on it. I want to read your comments about it, and get your feedback. See what all y'all think about it. Now, I find it kind of funny. Well, it's not funny, but I find it kind of, I guess, ironic is the word to be using. That, we got President Trump who decided to push some tariffs over on China and kind of like say, hey, you ain't going to be doing this, taking our money. And all of a sudden, now there's a virus from China coming over to here. Nah, that's the ironic part. Now, I'm not saying that's what happened, and we don't know if it's propaganda. We don't know if our government's lying. We never trust our government. Come on, Americans, we know better than that. Y'all know better than that. And I'm not saying that what y'all doing, going out buying all that toilet paper, stocking up on food, doing all that. Yeah, y'all should be doing that. I mean, that's just common sense. But don't be let your fear get a hold of you either. Um, a lot of people are worried about nuclear war, bombs. That's not the thing anymore these days. Okay? It's biological warfare. And here we go. We're seeing it. And the Bible talks about it. Talks about a plague. What is that? In Revelations? During the tribulations or whatever. The four horsemen of apocalypse. I mean, here we go. This is the first thing. Of course, that's going to happen. For, all those conspiracy theorists that want to say buy gold, stock up on your gold, buy gold coins, and go after your silvers and bronze, whatever. And that the economy is going to drop and the market's going to tank, and these guys might be onto something, But you got to remember, if you know anything about money, you know how the politicians work. I'm going to give you some advice. Okay? There's war. That creates money. Then there's fear. And then in control of the economy. You got those three things. And I'm sure there's some other stuff I'm missing. With those three things, our politicians can get in control of the population. And I think that's all it is. I think it's all about control. I mean, come on. They put stuff on the news, guns and shooting people, kids shooting up other kids, and then all of a sudden there's bills being passed, and Jesus Christ. I mean, we had what? The virus that was out for making babies' heads small. What was it? Zika virus. Then there was anthrax, Ebola. The mosquitoes. The one with, man, there's a bug out everywhere. It's just like they're trying to freaking feed us fear. And of course it works because there's people going out freaking. Obviously, I'm seeing on YouTube buying bunches and bunches of toilet paper, which blows my mind. Why? I get it, everybody gotta go bathroom. But really, you're gonna buy all your. You think be buying food, maybe water. or juices. I don't know, but toilet paper? Really? When God gives us all the trees and leaves to wipe our butts with, you're going to go out and buy bundles of toilet paper. Just, I don't know. Don't make no sense. No, what are you going to do? Eat paper for the rest of your life? Or for the 2 weeks if you have to stay in your house? See, and there's another thing. The whole thing with the whole martial law and bringing the military in to keep peace, but they're helping. They're giving us food. They're giving us stuff. But it's also, that's what they're using. But it's to keep order. They don't want a population out of control. And God forbid, they're going to be taking your guns because they did it over there where they had all that flood, that water that rushed in over wherever it was at. Went in, took everybody's guns so they couldn't use them against military. I'm telling you what, I don't know what our military's trying to pull, but I don't trust them. I don't trust them a bit. You know, and not saying nothing. I hope nothing happens to anybody's jobs over this, but if it does, take your family, go run in the woods, stay away from everybody. And for food, hunt animals. If you haven't tried to learn how to hunt animals or learn how to scalp, well, it's not even scalp ain't the word, I don't know, to prepare your own food from a live animal, to cook it, make food from it, you better start learning, because that might be where we need to go. Might have to go wildebeesting out in the woods. I don't know. That's just a bunch. We watch movies of viruses and plagues and stuff, and everybody gets a kick out of the movies. Oh, but when it really happens into your territory, in your area, your country, it ain't so funny no more, is it? It's not no longer a movie. Kind of makes you wonder if they ain't programming us already. I mean, it is television, and what's on a television? Programs. What do you call programs? Programs are a program. Computers understand programs, right? We program software for a computer to understand, and they technically kind of program us. You see what the television could do? It instills fear into you, and you can just do weird stuff to you. That's why back in the day, I don't know if I've said this before, said it a million times. You weren't supposed to have TVs in your homes. You were supposed to have open minds, be able to think for yourself, fend for yourself. And if you had a TV in your house, back in the old days or whatever, I say old days, I don't know what year that was. I've just heard it. You weren't supposed to have TVs in your house, and this is why, because it fogs your memory. But I don't know. I just, like many other people out there, know that the media is just blowing this out of proportion. We've had viruses before. Everybody was afraid of mosquitoes. Afraid they wouldn't get the Zika virus. And then there was anthrax. Everybody was afraid to open up an envelope. Had white powder in it. God forsake you'd ever open up an envelope and have white powder in it. And hope that it wasn't baking soda. You know? I don't know. It's just, Jesus. This world is something else. But that's not to say that, like I said, biological warfare, that's what our military studies in. It's no longer nuclear bombs or military stuff like that. When used viruses and biological warfare to pollute a nation. This is what happens right here. You're seeing it in action. The citizens get sick. They can't go to work. So there goes part of your economy. Resources are being used. Government assistance. Where do you think that money comes from? The economy. Comes from your paycheck, your 401k, everything. Let's see what's next. I done said, I think, the three things. I can't think of anything else. But, yeah, the economy is what gets tanked. It gets... That's the main thing. If money produced, the money can't travel, can't go throughout the system, and therefore the nation feels it. The economy, which is the financial, which is the mark of the beast, 666, that's greed. Without that, people go nuts. They start killing people. They start want to break into people's homes. They start... I mean, that right there. Money is the root of all evil. We've all heard it. And that's what you need to not do. You need to not depend on that. I know it's hard. We all depend on it. Even I do. But I ain't going to go out and rob somebody's home. I ain't going to kill somebody. Come on. But there's lunatics out there, I will. That's why right now China, they're starting to gain up on arms. You got people over there that's wanting to buy guns and arm themselves because they're afraid that their neighbors are going to rob them. Try to take what they have, or what they have, what left they have. That's... See? And here we got America wanting to take our arms away so we can't defend ourselves. Oh, we got to depend on government? Nope. Sorry. Not going to work with me. Nope. But I don't know. I just had to make a video about this because watching the news, economy, stock markets dropping, points being lost. That's what they want. Whoever's playing this is what they want us to go through. They're trying to make you panic. They're trying to make... There's a purpose behind this. I don't know what it is, but it's obviously to spend your money. Your hard-earned working money to try to, I guess, fuel the economy. Instead of them giving us money to fuel the economy, they're just going to scare the wits out of you, so you go out and spend what left money you got and then fuel the economy. I don't know what they're trying to do. I'm not saying that this virus ain't out there, because like I said, biological warfare, that is a thing. And I just know how the government, the system works. And it's always usually over a war. It's over scare tactics. I mean, they create the problem. They create it to begin with. I'm not saying our government did this, but I'm just saying they can. They can. That's where red flag, or, well, what is it? Not red flags. Oh, I can't remember what the heck it's called. Back in the old days. I don't know, but they create a problem, and then they when they create the problem, they wait for the reaction of the people, which is us, and then they come up with a solution of the problem that they already created. So you got problem, reaction, solution. Kind of like a Trojan horse. Kinda. Oh, what is that? It's not the red flag. I can't think of that. Whatever they call that. False flag. That's it. False flag. Create a false flag. So, I'm not saying this is a false flag. I don't know. See, that's where our government lies to us so much. We don't know what's real and what's not. But I'm still going to work every day. I'm still going to the grocery store every day. Still talking to people every day. That's all I'm going to live. You know, I've come close to dying already once. Almost died. Almost. Um, but no, don't ask. Never saw the other side, so I can't tell you what it's like. But I was on that verge, and I recovered, thankfully. Had a lot of prayers. Had a lot of support from family and friends, cousins, aunts, uncles, nieces. And I'm here today. Still because of it. So that's my 2 cents on this whole coronavirus. Which, by the way, the human coronavirus, it's on the back of your Lysol can. If you got a Lysol spray can, I know I've heard, it's a different strain. Well, it might be. But this has been out since 2016, maybe even longer than that. But the media is just blowing it out of proportion. I mean, they work for the government. The media does. Government controls the media. So you can pretty much take it to the bank. Whatever they're telling you to do the opposite. Just how it is. Sad to say. But, hey, I guess it works because they're still using it. The old tactics, scare tactics. I'm going to leave it at this. Talk to y'all later. Love you. Take care. Be safe. And God bless. Talk to y'all. Bye.